You want to talk about AI for a second?
Sure.
So I'll just rehash what I told you last week on the Zoom.
Yeah.
Have you looked into it at all?
No.
So in the last 2 weeks, this thing called Auto GPT was released.
Yes.
There's another one called Baby AGI, and now there's a third one that I forget what it's called. But Auto GPT now is like one of the most starred repositories on GitHub in a matter of like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was like a pet project from this guy. He just like wanted to see, he had an idea. He wanted to see what it would do.
Yep.
It's essentially taking multiple different chat GPT instances and like making them talk to themselves. It's like a recursive chat GPT.
Yeah.
Where it'll first, you basically give it a goal. Like you say, I'm going to throw an event in, I'm going to throw like an event in a certain place. Or, I don't know, for me, I was using it, I wanted like a weekly email with like new house songs that I could like put in a DJ set or something like that. That's what I was using it for. That's my goal. And then it'll tell itself that, generate a task list, and then feed the task list back into GPT and slowly accomplish the tasks recursively.
Right.
So it's essentially, and then it's thinking in between.
Right.
Like it's like reasoning on how to complete the tasks, what the next task is, and then feeding itself.
Yeah.
So it's essentially thinking and accomplishing goals and tasks.
Right.
And I got it running on my computer, and I basically saw it writing code. It's fucking so cool, but really scary.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched a video of a dude remaking Flappy Bird with...
Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
Apparently someone made something called Chaos GPT.
Yes, that's the other thing I wanted to bring up.
That's pretty disturbing.
As like a statement or to experiment, I guess, he like publicly released this thing called Chaos GPT, which is Auto GPT with the goal of destroying humanity.
Right.
To see what it would do right now.
Right.
And I think it like, I don't know. It didn't get very far, I don't think. What?
This time it did.
This time, but like... Yeah, I don't know, like what, I don't know, it's like horrifying how fast this stuff is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm curious to know how you could have been a bazillionaire.
Oh, yeah. Well, I saw on Twitter, it was like a tweet from like some like TechCrunch-like account, and it was like, Scopely, the mobile games company, has been acquired for like $4.2 billion by some Saudi Arabian company. And I was like, Scopely, I recognize that name. Why do I recognize that? Like, I really was like, I have experience with this name. I don't know what it is. So I went back and searched my email for Scopely, and I found an email exchange between me and the guy who led it in 2012. I went and flew to San Francisco and interviewed there in 2012. And then sent him this like really cringy email where I was like, I've spoken with my parents and I think that, or no, it was based here. And I was like, I think San Francisco is the place for me. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to like turn down. And he was offering me the lead game designer role.
Wow.
So I would have been a billionaire.
Yeah. Lead game designer?
Like, yeah, I mean, I
Had you ever designed?
No, I was not qualified at all. I think that's part of the reason. I remember this now. I remember why I said no is because I was like, I'm not fucking cut out. I don't know why this guy thinks I'm cut out for this, but like, I don't know how I've like conned my way into this situation, but like this is more than imposter syndrome. This is like I will run this company into the ground because I've never made a game in my entire life.
Yeah, so good thing you didn't go to Scopely, man, because then you would not have fulfilled your destiny as a podcaster.
I know, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I could have been the lead of Stumble Guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I could have been the inventor of Stumble Guys.
Stumble Guys, dude. Oh my God. What a rip. Strike Force? Gee. Oh, it is Marvel sponsored. So maybe, that's crazy.
I could have been the brains behind Dice Buddies.
Yeah. I mean, really, dude. You could have been driving around LA in a McLaren P1. No, a McLaren Senna.
Yeah.
Only 250 or whatever, only 500 of them in the world. You could pull up to fucking Kazunori.
Yep.
With your private security. They fucking stand all around your car.
Yep.
they followed you there in an Escalade, and you hop out and you walk up to the Kazunori, and then the dude working the fucking hostess booth is like, "Yo, man, what do you do?" Pal, you heard of Dice Buddy? That's me.
Ever heard of Stumble Guys? Like Fall Guys?
No, it's different.
No, it's different. No, I've never heard of Fall Guys before. I don't know what that is. It's called Stumble Guys. We invented it.
It's a unique game where friends can participate in various challenges as different characters, all racing to the finish. It's several rounds of games, but there's only one.
Dude, it's such a rip. Look at
it's a direct rip.
That's crazy.
Fun physics. Play with friends. You heard that AI Drake song?
Yeah. What do you think?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, right?
Unfortunately, it was pretty good.
So what do you think
Let's bump it now.
What do you think the future of like music and covers is? Like, he's definitely going to get sued for that. It's on Spotify right now. It's got like 500,000 plays already. It got removed? Yeah. Because, like, on what grounds? That it's...
Not Drake.
That's his
No, but it's not his voice. It's not like someone stole something that he already recorded. It's a synthesized voice.
Yes, I think...
Did they call it Drake, though?
No, he uploaded it under his own artist name, which was Ghostwriter, and it was just like the name of the song.
But I think the issue, or this goes back to that like court ruling where you can't copyright or like basically
impersonate.
Yeah, but I think you can't. I don't think he can protect the music as like a creative work or something because he can't prove there was human like labor utilized to make it. I think that's where they could make the argument like you have to take this down. But also, maybe this is one of those where it doesn't matter because like he can just bury the kid in litigation and it's like not worth it.
Yeah.
But it makes me wonder in a situation where like UMG goes at it with like Sony or some shit, or like a big corp goes against like a big artist,
and they're like, no.
Yeah, they're like, no, like you fucked us in the deal, and you're trying to drag this album out. So we brought in writers, and we said the contract said we need to release 5 albums by this day, so this album's coming out.
Yeah.
That would be some crazy shit.
That would be some crazy shit. Like if in the deal, it's like we not only own the masters of your music, but we also own the license to your voice for the next 5 years.
Yeah, and
we can do whatever we want with it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, posthumous albums.
That's fucking crazy.
Posthumous album rights are going to go insane. You're going to see it, bro. You're going to see it. Like Juice WRLD's family and shit. Like,
oh my God.
They're going to get crazy offers. It's like, sell us your son's likeness for us to make more music.
Do you think you can't listen to that in the same way though? His fandom won't be able to turn on a song like that and be like, because a little part of them is like, I know he was in the studio recording this and it came from his heart and his brain.
Definitely. But I think what they would do from then is, okay, yes, his original audience has like actual feelings and empathy, but the general population that doesn't really know who Juice WRLD is, well, we'll just put it in front of them.
And it could also be the same thing as it is now, where with posthumous albums, it's like, oh, I never knew he recorded that.
Yes.
Like they could just frame it as that. Oh, these are just found in the vault.
Yeah.
These are on a hard drive. It's a bunch of acapellas he recorded over other beats that we like took and produced to be something else.
Yeah.
But instead it's just synthesized.
Then he starts making modern references and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I dropped my iPhone 14 in the toilet. Wait, what?
Yeah, just like using modern slang.
Yeah.